Hello Scrapbookers, this is Katie Scott and I am filming my December daily kit, and I made a video showing you what I bought recently, and then this is a pile, an ugly messy pile of products that I have in my stash that I thought could work for December daily. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to organize all this crap, all this lovely Christmas stuff, and because if it's just in a pile, it really does look like crap, right? But if we organize it, so I just have, like this is looks like I got it at IKEA. It's a drawer divider. It's very lightweight. And then this is an actual drawer that came with part of our bathroom cabinets, and we never used it, so it's going to be, and the nice thing about these two is I can stack them, and then they can go in the same place. So the first thing is a little sticker sheet, so I'm just going to put that there for now. They may move. I have 4x6 journaling cards, and some of these can be cut down, but some of them are the full size. I'm just going to put those there for now. So basically I'm doing, you know, sort by type, and that's something that Martha Stewart always says to do, sort things by type. So these are the 4x6 cards, these are the 3x4 cards. So anything that looks like a 3x4 card is going to go right here. Got like the smash type things. This is like a fancy kind of a die cut, but it's still in the 3x4 shape. I'm just going to put it down there. Here's a snowflake, little tags. But the 3x4s are just going to go right there, and then the 4x6s are going to go here. So that's easy. I have a stamp set that I think will be useful for December, and so I'm just going to put that down here. I also have some red ink that I'm going to add right next to it, so that will make it, it will remind me. So there's just some inks. That will remind me to use the stamps. I'm not going to pull everything from my stamps, but if I just pull these, it'll kind of remind me like, oh yeah, you have stamps. Here's a little sticker embellishment type kit. I'm just going to put that with the other stickers. It looks like there's a tiny little dimensional thing on that, which is why I was saving it. I'm just going to put it with the, how about this can be my slot for dimensional items. So here are some frames. They're going to go in here. Another sticker sheet. This one's much larger though, so I'm just going to put that in this section here. I have some more stickers. They'll go here. Or they're kind of dimensional. I guess I'll put them over here because these are epoxy stickers. This is a Cosmo Cricut sticker book. It doesn't quite fit there, so I think it'll go over here. Then I've got these large sticker sheets, and I know that I bought some of those too, so this, I might rethink this here and just put my inks in this section, and then that almost fits here. Let's do that, and then we'll put all the stickers in here. What I want to happen though is that I also have thickers, which are stickers, but they're like letters, and they can go on this side, but to put those, so you need to find something that's going to accommodate all of your, what I may do is just not put this in the dividers, just put it right off to the side and keep those stickers there. Felt pretty good there. I could also do it like so that I could flip through. The only problem I see there is then I can't stack them, and I'd like to stack them, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. I have more sticker sheets, and so some of these sticker sheets are half used, but I really would like the goal of using them up. This sticker sheet, so I almost think if we go this way, oh, I just don't know. What I might want to do is cut some of these down to fit. So I'm going to just put that to the side because that does need to be, if I can make these fit better, then I think the organizational system will be a little bit better. There's the old KI memories. We'll go right there. We've got ribbon. The ribbon feels kind of dimensional to me, so I'll put it in with the dimensional stuff. I'm also going to take now, I've kind of lost my space for the inks, so those are coming out. Here's some other ribbons that I've pulled, some twine. What I might do later is put them all in that little plastic bag. Here's some more and more. Let's see. Anyways, I just have a handful of ribbon here. This ribbon is already stuck down to something. If I can smush all these, and yeah, it's gonna make it wrinkly, but they're not perfect to begin with. I'm just gonna put them all in here so they're just a little bit more compact. So the thing about your December daily organizational system is if you can get everything all together, and here's some bling, those are going to go with dimension. If you can organize it in a way that, oh, I need stickers, let me go get them. Here's some journaling cards, put them right in there. If they're easy to find, you're going to be more apt to use this stuff. Here's this, like a, what is it called, scrap pads. It fits nicely in there. I've got some, so see, I've got some unruly things here, like this big mess of stuff. This is some washi that I have more of in another location, but I didn't want to take the whole part of it, so I'm just going to try to roll it up here. This is, I think, We Are Memory Keepers, and it's chevron washi tape. I think that seems pretty cool. And I'm not sure, but I think that you could probably color it. It's white, and so I'm wondering what kind of markers will accommodate it. Let's just see. Oh, come on. See, it's when you get all this unruly stuff that kind of makes life difficult as a crafter. Here's some gold foil. That's also, I have another round of that somewhere else. I have border stickers. I think I might put these in with the actual stickers. Some more, these are more Thanksgiving type stickers. Or maybe I'll put the borders, like the border strips down here, because I do have a lot of those, and I will get to have a lot of them as I cut up paper. Here are some rub-ons, but I have a lot of these little, like there's some bling, but all these little things, if you didn't have them in a particular spot, they kind of get lost amongst the rest of your stuff. So it's good to just have a place to put each thing. These are photo corners. They'll go there. These I love. I wish that Heidi Swap would bring these back. They're like little post-it notes, but they have the days of the week. Isn't that cool? So they're going to go there. A piece of cut, this was pattern paper, but I can cut out these little frames. If they're little, they're going to go there. I have some more stickers and such. And some strips of paper. I use strips of paper a lot. I have a, this is not Christmas themed, but it's got my colors. I've added aqua and green and blue to my, well, I guess green is a Christmas color, but there's a lot of blue and yellow in my kit too. I'm putting that right over here. I'll put that right underneath since it's a little bit bigger. It's also good to just have some blank cardstock, and so I will have a place for that in my system, although I don't really think it's going to be, I don't see a good place for that, so I'm just going to keep it right out to the side here. I've got some more border stickers here, and these, anything that's long and almost 12 inches, you know, long, skinny, and 12 inches is going to go, like, so border stickers or strips of paper. I've got, and I think it's good to have a few pens on hand. I might just put those right in here with my, like right behind sort of my, where my journaling goes, a piece of, so I know it's, what I find is that I like to save all these little bits, but if they're not organized, then it's really difficult to use. Got one of these out, but if you pull some supplies, get some, what are these called? Zazz! It's like glitter glue, but I picked out some Christmas colors. like I've got all of, you know, all of these types of things organized in different ways in my scrapbooking room, but if I have to go through each, you know, okay, go to my embellishments and now my dimensional embellishments, I do that for my regular scrapbooking, but if I can kind of simplify the process here, it really does make things so much easier and it makes it go faster. And once December hits, like things get crazy, right? So it is nice to take some time. I think it's November 10th today. Take some time in early November to really just organize your supplies. Don't think too much about getting started on the project. Like I'm almost tempted to start making some, you know, making some bases of pages, and maybe I will, but I really, if I can refrain from doing that a little bit or doing it too much, then it's going to make the process stay fun. If I do too much of it, it's going to feel like I've already done it by the time that December rolls around. So I want to do enough organization to kind of whet my appetite, but not to make it feel like I did that next. Because we like things that are new, and if we can make our old supplies feel new, then that really, I think that really helps. So we've got some metallic, just some old school stars, you know. Got those. Put them in there. And more bling, 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 and pox. What do they call these? Enamel dots. I've got some, like, these are just office supply store labels, but they're the right size. They're like the Project Life 3x4 kind of a size. Just put these right in here. Those are so easy because they're already adhesive. I just got some tags there. And so to have some things sort of organized, and I can still, even though these are going off a little bit, I can still get that over. And so I can still stack this on the shelf. Also, after I've got everything stacked in here, I can put this on the top. Let's just see. Let's see what time it is. See if I can finish that pile of crap that I just showed you. So we're 12 minutes in. So if you have 15 minutes and it's November, I really think that you can gather a pile of Christmas scrapbooking supplies. Gather a pile of Christmas crap. But gather, like, you know, some older, like this is almost totally used up. But if I put it in with these, I will be more apt to get it used up. Just challenge yourself to quickly, like, take 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes to go through your old supplies, and then pick out things that you think you could use in December daily, and then take 15 minutes to gather them all together in a big pile. Then choose a couple of containers, and after you've chosen a couple of containers, then challenge yourself to get it all sort of organized like this in 15 minutes. Like, don't think too much about it. Just go, 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 go. Like, that's what so I really consider myself a fast scrapbooker, but making the videos really does slow me down just a little bit. I will say that things get a little bit slower when I'm trying to make the videos also. And there's another letter sheet. Got some more rub-ons. And so I'm for the most part getting things in their logical place. I think that I've probably made some mistakes as I'm doing this organization, and I'm pretty sure I've put some things in the wrong place. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. And once you start working with your kit, you're going to mess it up. So it's not going to stay perfect, but it needs to be like not that pile that I showed you in the beginning. Because if you look at that pile, I mean, you really just want to say, like, oh, let's just throw that away. Like, that just looks like a bunch of junk, right? But then if you get it into this kind of a storage system, it doesn't look like crap anymore, or it doesn't look like, you know, as much. It looks like, oh, that looks fun and exciting again. I think I would like to use that. And so now I'm just getting down to the nitty gritty, so it's just getting a little bit harder to figure out where I'm going to put different things. Because I really, you know, when you cut something like this out of a 6x6 sheet of paper, you really should level that off. But while you're scrapbooking, you don't always do that. But if you can pull these items back in to your system, then maybe you'll be able to either use that up or get rid of it or something like that. I also really recommend that you have a place where you start to say goodbye to things. So you have a box in your system that's the box where you're going to plan a Christmas card making party for you and your friends kids. So you can use some of the stuff that you think, oh, that's still useful, but it's really not my style anymore. You can share that with some of your friends who maybe aren't scrapbookers, you know, who maybe don't know what basic gray or American crafts, who've never heard those words, who just you know that you scrapbook, but they really have no idea what that means, and it sounds probably intimidating to them. You know, have those girls over to make Christmas cards with you, and they will, if you take all your old, unused, and stuff that you don't love anymore, they're gonna look at it and go, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, this is so beautiful. And then your friends, you know, may end up falling in love with scrapbooking just like you did, you know, once upon a time. What happens when we first get into scrapbooking is that we have no idea about the trends and about what's fancy and what's not fancy. And then as time goes by, we kind of become, you know, like scrapbooking snobs. We think, oh, well, we couldn't possibly use that because that was like so 2 years ago, or 6 months ago even. And, you know, people that aren't into scrapbooking, maybe like we are, if you're on YouTube watching December Daily Kit videos, you could be into scrapbooking, you know, kind of deep. But if you have friends that aren't so into scrapbooking, so now I just have like a little hoard of like random bits. I don't even know what they are, but I'm just tired of organizing, and we're at 17 minutes. So maybe it's going to be 20 minutes that takes you to organize all your junk. Maybe not. It just depends on how much stuff you have. So, but haha, I have taken all of my old junk and turned it into, I think I could probably use that on a page now. Or I think that this little kit is now useful for me in December Daily, in my December Daily project. December Daily, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is an album concept that Allie Edwards, who is a scrapbooker, created, and it's how to document every single day of December. And so she does it in this album called December Daily, and I'm going to add these in here. And here, oh, you know what I'm going to do before I totally put this away? So this is going to be like more like the 20-minute version, but I do think the sticker sheets probably work better in here like this, because I can still just flip through them easily. I'm just putting the largest one right on the bottom. Just add another sticker sheet or two in here. That one's really big. I might not add it in there just for that reason. Here's another sticker sheet that's about that same size as, so it's 8 by 10. I can cut these down later and make them fit better, but I am going to take the products that I just got. Oops. I lied. I have more, and oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the thing about scrapbooking. You end up with so much stuff because it is all really exciting. But So here's the rest of that hoard, right? That I will never possibly use in my December daily. So I have a whole nother stack just like I did before. Oh, maybe you should take 30 minutes. It just depends on how much stuff you have and save. I tend to want to save everything just because I think, I don't know if that lighting situation made it better or worse. I think worse. Hold on. So I'm Katie Scott. I'm making a video a day for 30 days about scrapbooking, and I'm also getting better at my system of making videos. So it's an evolving process. It just is. So I have more. Oh my gosh, so much more. So I really do need to have people come over and help me use up all this stuff, right? The other thing I pulled, I kind of forgotten that I pulled it. By pulled, I mean going through my stash of scrapbooking products and then using it here for my December daily album. Is I took all of the old, you know, the old style basic gray letters. I have a million of them. And so, like, oh, so many. So those are the letters that I'm going to use this month in December daily, because for me they do feel kind of like old school. And also, there's some, when I pull these out, it seems like, oh, I don't have any ease. I don't have any ease on so many sheets. So I'm going to try to use these up as much as I can. And then what I really want to do is kill my basic gray stash. And it may be in December daily, it may take me longer to do that, but all of the font is the same. And so as I go, if I find that, oh, I don't have, like, I can't spell a word in all the same color, I'm going to use my Copics to turn them like a very dark blue or black or something like that, so that I can get these used up. Because I find when I reach for those, I'm just usually frustrated by what I find, because most of the stuff is like 99% used up. I did also pull some old papers. So there's a gold paper. I think that's Die Cuts with a View, which for scrapbooking snobs is like, oh, you know, I don't shop at the big box store to get my patterned papers, but you know, they really are a great bargain, and with the stacks, and like most people have, you know, a Michael's or a Joann's in their town, or you know, in a biggest town near them, so you can hold this. It's basic gray. But you know, you really can find a lot in the stacks. This is from my stash. This is Cosmo Cricket. It doesn't feel like that. That still feels so current, right? Here's crepe paper. And then I've just pulled even like just random bits of, this is Scenic Route, right? I loved them. I still miss them. But there's my older papers, so those, and I also have like bigger than just the strips, but like maybe 3x12 strips. So and then here's another one of these sticker sheets, and what I may do, I think I'm gonna do it, I don't know, I'm conflicted, because I bought some, these are new. This one's new. But see, I could cut this one in half, but not this one. So that will bug me. So I think I'll keep these 12x12 sticker sheets together on the top of my pattern paper. And then as they get used up, maybe they'll get into this other organization system. But anything that's kind of like a sticker pack that's long and skinny is going to go right in here. The letter stickers are underneath and the embellishments are on the top. That's how I finally figured out how to do it. These are older papers, but I just bought another paper for my December daily kit that had this same, they had different words, and it was in a different color, but it was the same format, so that's going to coordinate. And then these were die cuts with a view stacks also. This is like embossed and glittery. See how it's shiny? And then this was a die cuts with a view that's got the chalkboard going. This is Hello Again from Cartabella. That just reminds me of Gingerbread Men. We just baked cookies yesterday. Like our first Christmassy thing to do. Have some of that going on. And so these are just older pattern papers that I think can work in. So I'm just taking out the ones that are half sheets and putting them in one stack, and then I'm putting my 12 by 12 sheets in another stack. Okay, this is the part where, and so I'm 25 minutes in now into organizing, and this is about the time where I feel like, oh, this is boring. I don't feel like I want to do this anymore. It doesn't really feel like it's worth it to do it. But once it's done, it really will feel, I'm just trying to make sure I keep the stickers on the top. I'm going to just put those stickers in a different place than I'm putting the pattern paper. Just so when I put it away, then when I like to scrapbook, I like to put things away. Like I like to be able to have a clear desk. That's just an old paper pack that I think kind of works. And where this may really work for me is to put all of those like odd sheets. So I have all these sheets that are just random sizes, but they can just fit into this little folder. That's where those are going to go. So that already feels a little bit more organized for me. And then I have a 12 by 12 section. Okay, that was a letter sticker sheet. So this is more than I will possibly ever need for December Daily. It's perhaps even in an organized state a little overwhelming, right? But I'm the type of person who likes to have options. So I'm putting my new things on the tops so they'll be the most visible for me. But after I'm all finished with December, I have these plastic bins that like all my December stuff goes into. So then it just all goes magically away when I'm tired of it. And so these were the papers that I got. These are the newer papers that I bought at my local store, Whimsidoodle, for December Daily. So those are going onto the top of my stack of pattern paper. So I'm going to just show you how I can get all of this. So I'm just going to put something I really like and find inviting at the top. That's the Heidi Swap stuff. Now I have this pack of extra. So this is all my pattern paper. This is all 12 by 12. I can cut it down. I'm not exactly sure what size my December Daily album is going to be. It's going to be smaller than 12 by 12, but I still do 12 by 12 scrapbooking. Then I've got 4 12 by 12 sticker sheets. Those are going right on the top. And then I've got some stamp pads. So when I'm working, I can take this stuff out, but for now I'm just going to place it in here so it will all fit. And then this can fit on the top. But I can also fit this, and I don't want to damage the sticker sheets, so I'm just going to turn that over, and then I can stick it on the top. And then, let me just move this up. Oops, it's not going to move up. I was just going to move it up a little bit, but it's not going to work. But now it's all condensed, so see that? I can lift it up. I can put this on a shelf, and it's going to be, this is about 12 inches wide and probably 15 inches long. But it's, and then probably, like, it's probably 5 inches tall. That seems like a lot of stuff, but I have so many options here that it makes me feel like I can't wait to get started on my December Daily album, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't have my, I think I might. If you hold on for just a second, I'll show you my album that I'm going to use. Okay, I couldn't actually find it, but I did find, this is the album that I have used in the past and plan to use again. It's 8x8, and it is American Crafts, and it's a 2-ring binder, and that's what it looks like. There's another video that I made that shows you all about this album. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you're going to be documenting your December in some way. There's a few different classes online. There's Allie Edwards has December Daily. Shamel Lane has Journal Your Christmas, and Debbie Hodge has Your December Story, and that's what I'm going to be playing along with this year in addition to my December Daily. So please leave a comment and let me know what you're planning for this December. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.